Welcome to the ThedesihopperWalks. Today, we will be walking from the Tiff Bell Lightbox on King St. West to the King St. West subway station, where we'll navigate our route through the Toronto's underground path network. The path is a network of underground pedestrian tunnels, above-ground pedestrian walkways, and enclosed shopping centers in Toronto. It is the largest underground shopping complex in the world, with over 30 kilometers of walkways connecting more than 50 buildings and shopping centers. The path system was first developed in the 1970s to help people move around downtown Toronto during the winter months, when the weather can be cold and snowy. Today, it is used year-round by tourists, commuters, and downtown residents as a convenient and weather-protected way to walk from one place to another. In addition to connecting buildings and shopping centers, the path also connects to several subway stations and the Union Station intercity transportation hub, making it easy to travel throughout the city by public transit. The path is home to hundreds of shops, restaurants, and services, including major retailers, specialty stores, and food courts. Here, we have reached one of the entrance of the path network at 225 King Street West. Look for path logo before entering the building. Most entrances to the path are located in the basement of a building, so follow the signs to take the stairs, escalator to the lower levels. The path network is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and is easily accessible from most downtown Toronto subway stations. It is well lit and well marked, making it easy to navigate even for first-time visitors. Each segment of the walkway system is owned and controlled by the owner of the property through which it runs. There are about 35 corporations involved. Let's talk about the history of the path network. In 1900, the Eaton's department store constructed a tunnel underneath James Street, allowing shoppers to walk between the Eaton's main store at Yonge and Queen Streets and the Eaton's Annex located behind the then City Hall. It was the first underground pedestrian pathway in Toronto and is often credited as a historic precursor to the current path network. The original Eaton's Tunnel is still in use as part of the path system, although today it connects Toronto Eaton Centre to the Bell Trinity Square office complex on the site of the former Annex building. The network of underground walkways expanded under city planner Matthew Lawson in the 1960s. Toronto's downtown sidewalks were overcrowded, and new office towers were removing the much-needed small businesses from the streets. Lawson thus convinced several important developers to construct underground malls, pledging that they would eventually be linked. The designers of the Toronto Dominion Centre, the first of Toronto's major urban developments in the 1960s, were the first to include underground shopping in their complex, with the possibility of future expansion built in. The city originally helped fund the construction, but with the election of a reform city council, this practice ended. The reformers disliked the underground system, agreeing with the notion that an active street life was important in keeping cities and neighborhoods vital, and that consumers should be encouraged to shop on street-level stores rather than in malls. However, the system continued to grow as developers bowed to their tenants' wishes and connected their buildings to the system. This also converted low-valued basements into some of the most valuable retail space in the country. As we arrive at our first path-connected subway station, St. Andrews, you will notice several maps on the walls that provide info about the local area streets, other transport options available such as buses and streetcars, and the subway map. The station is located on the University subway line, part of Line 1, and serves the Financial District and the Entertainment District. The station is located beneath University Avenue, just south of King Street. During weekdays, the path is abuzz with people commuting to and fro from work, and usually there's a mad rush to get to the subway stations in the evenings. However, on weekends, while the walkway itself is open, the restaurants and shops are closed, giving it a deserted appearance. As we make our way through the bustling underground tunnels of Toronto's path network, we find ourselves heading eastward towards Exchange Tower. This towering building marks the first interchange point in our journey through the path network, the hub connecting multiple pathways. We soon come across a path map. These maps not only indicate our current location within the network, but also help us to select the optimal route to our destination. As we venture further into the tunnels, we find ourselves passing by shops, restaurants, and other businesses. It's clear that the path network not only provides a convenient way to get around, but also serves as a destination in and of itself. The abundance of options to grab a bite or shop while on the move is a nice perk. Let's discuss the path logo and the significance of the colors. Each letter in path is a different color and represents a different direction of travel. P is red and indicates south. A is orange and indicates west. T is blue and indicates north. H is yellow and indicates east. As we continue on our walk, the Rexall store will be on our left. This is the second time we will come across one of their locations during this walk. Rexall is a well-known pharmacy chain in Canada and has over 400 stores across the country. We are currently traversing the lower levels of the First Canadian Place building. It is the tallest office building in Canada and stands at 298 meters or 978 feet. The building serves as the global operations headquarters for the Bank of Montreal and houses a variety of other businesses, including law firms, financial institutions, and retail stores. We are now passing through the Scotia Plaza. The building was developed as an expansion to the adjacent headquarters of Scotiabank. Clad in Napoleon red granite, a departure from Toronto's conventional color palette, Scotia Plaza is a distinctive tower in the city's financial district. At street level, a soaring 11-story atrium links the tower with the bank's original Toronto headquarters, a 26-story historic limestone building, to form an impressive new entrance to the bank complex. If you enjoyed our video on Toronto's Path Network, we recommend checking out our other similar content on our channel by looking at the info cards at the top right of the screen. Additionally, let us know in the comments section if there are any other parts of the path you would like us to explore in future videos. We are getting closer and closer to our destination, the King Street subway station. As we follow the signs, we make our way through the last few twists and turns of the path network. We can see that we're getting close now as we pass through the bustling food court. And with one final turn, we finally arrive at our destination, the King Street subway station. And with that, our journey through the path network has come to a close. As we take one last look at the map to double check our exit point, we make our way to the TTC subway station. We take the escalator up to the street level and exit the network at the intersection of Yonge and King Streets. Although our journey in the path network has come to an end, the vibrant and bustling streets of Yonge await. Maybe we'll explore the street in another video. In the meantime, please consider subscribing to our channel for future videos and other exciting explorations. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we hope to see you again soon.